Hello YouTube, wanted to solve a problem for you. 2007 Dodge Nitro with the 4.0 liter engine. I wanted to replace all the pulleys. It's got 140,000 miles on it. And I ran into a problem at a couple different auto parts stores. Nobody could seem to find the steel idler pulley that's on the driver's side, orientated, much like I have it laid here. So if I'm looking at the engine from the front of the vehicle, this is driver's side, passenger side. We do have these plastic ones with a 12 millimeter wide bearing. So this is the one that we cannot get from the auto parts store. The dealer has it for $108. I didn't want to pay that, so I did some dimensions. So we have a 14 millimeter wide bearing. So going this way, 14, unlike the 12 that you have on your passenger side. So definitely different. You don't want to put this one over here. Your belt's going to be off. In fact, it would be in towards the engine by about a millimeter or so. This one is 17 millimeter diameter. Now, finding a replacement, a suitable replacement that would work, we have this one. Part number here, Dayco 89171. Is it perfect? Almost. It's actually just maybe 6 thousandths bigger on the diameter, excuse me, on the radius, so roughly 30 thousandths on the radius. Not bad. The tensioner is not going to have a problem compensating that. I'm going to put it on and make sure it's good to go before I post a video, but everything marks out. Now if you look at it, you're going to see it's not really symmetrical like the old one. So this one has this pretty much uniform right and left. But if you look at this one, you got kind of that tapered edge on the right, and then it's much wider on this left side here. Now, once I measured it, the good thing is the bearing is centered to the center of the belt. Okay, so it really wouldn't matter how you put this on. The bearing is centered, it's pressed in there to where it's centered with the center of the belt. So just over here, a quick measurement. All right, and of course I measured the original. All right, if you can see that there, we'll get that to touch. Now if we flip it, same thing. You will get some stuff in here that you really don't need. This here, they give you extra bolt and then some type of bushing spacer. Probably for the vehicle this is actually intended for. You won't need those. As I mentioned, this one, easy to get. It's the only one of two smooth idlers that go on the 4.0. Over here on the passenger side, you have the composite or plastic pulley. There's only going to be one. And then over here, the hard to find part, unless you want to spend 108 bucks, is the purpose of this video. As you can see, it's going to fit on perfectly onto the 17 millimeter shaft down there. All right, she's back on and looking good. I did get this a couple months ago, used it on a few cars already. It's a Craftsman tool just for belt tensioners. Alright, it's got the 1/2 inch side on one side, 3/8 on the other. A must have for getting in down into that tensioner. Must have. Glad I bought it. Alright, YouTube, the 4 pulleys in their orientation. As I mentioned before, your top pulley and your bottom, the smooth ones, this one being on your tensioner, are the same. Over to your passenger side, perfect fit there. And to your right side, or excuse me, your driver's side, which is your left side, 89171. This obviously being the old one. The new one I already installed that is compatible. Belt alignment, perfect, as it should be. Savings, about $70. You're going to spend $45 roughly on the compatible pulley, vice $108 at the dealership. Hope this helps you.